Today I decided to take the kids on a fall picnic. You know, that kind of day when everything around is golden, the air feels crisp, and you just want to be outside with your family. But before that, I did a little blogger prep. I went shopping and picked up all the cute things for our picnic. Paper plates, cups, napkins, towels, everything in warm autumn colors. I always try to make every frame feel cozy, not just a picnic, but something with mood and detail. I love mixing everyday life with creativity, when simple things become beautiful just because you do them with love. People often ask me, how do you do it all? You've got 4 kids, work, and your blog. And I always smile and say, it's all possible when you do it with heart. For me, family and blogging aren't 2 different worlds. They're one. I love my family, I love my work, and through this channel, I want to show that you really can combine both. If you just believe in yourself and stay inspired. At home, I started by making the dough for an apple pie. I decided to bake a classic American apple pie. Since we live in the US now, it felt nice to make something traditional and symbolic for this season. I'm using an authentic recipe that's super popular here. And honestly, sweet pastries always set the mood, especially when you have little kids. Every outing is happier when you bring something homemade and delicious. While the pie was baking, I started preparing dough for cheese flatbreads. That recipe I actually brought with me from Kazakhstan. On my food channel, where I have over 1 million subscribers, I've made it many times and people always loved it. These flatbreads are soft, cheesy, and filling. My kids adore them. So I thought, why not take them for the picnic too? They're perfect to tear apart and share. And I really want women who watch my channel to feel that everything is possible. You can be a mom, you can be a blogger, and you can still enjoy every single day. When I finished cooking, my daughter Saida decided to add her own little touch to the picnic. She offered to bake cupcakes, all by herself. And of course, I always encourage my kids when they show interest like that. If they want to try something, I never say, don't touch, or move away. I think it's so important to let children experiment, express themselves, and learn. So this day truly became a family project. Everyone contributed something special. The next morning was all about packing. I also made shrimp with rice because it was going to be a long outing, and I wanted everyone to stay full and happy. My job now was to fit everything neatly and make sure nothing spilled. I like when even small things are thought through, easy to carry, tasty, and organized. I cooled all the food, packed it in containers, and arranged everything in the picnic bag. Then I packed the dishes, tablecloth, thermos, napkins, all the little essentials. I love this part before leaving. A bit of chaos, the smell of food in the kitchen, that feeling of excitement. Everyone's moving around, laughing, helping, and you can already tell it's going to be a good day. On the road, I did what I always do, grabbed my camera. I love capturing those real moments. The trees passing by, raindrops on the window, my husband filling up the car. The kids chatting in the back seat, then quietly falling asleep. And I think to myself, this is real life. These are the moments that matter. The weather started to change. A light drizzle, gray skies. But our mood didn't fade. There's something cozy about rainy days, too. We knew we'd still have fun. You just need the right attitude and a nice spot. By the time we arrived, the rain had stopped and the sun came out. The air felt fresh. The leaves were glowing. It was perfect. We found a lovely open spot with a wooden picnic table. One thing I love about America is how every park has these special picnic areas. It's so convenient. You can just show up, unpack your food, enjoy, and then go for a walk. Of course, no family picnic is complete without a little adventure. An actual wasp decided to join our dessert table. I may have squealed a little, but then just laughed it off. Nature has its own guests, too. We laid out everything we brought: the flatbreads, pie, cupcakes, and shrimp with rice. The kids were laughing, helping, running around. It felt so warm and happy.
Say hello.
And when it was time to cut the pie, I suddenly realized I'd forgotten the knife. But honestly, that didn't bother me at all. I just cut the pie with a fork. Sometimes those tiny imperfections make the day even better. Because it's not about everything going perfectly. It's about being present, smiling, and enjoying the moment together. After lunch, we went for a walk. This park is absolutely beautiful, so peaceful and full of nature. We hiked down into the canyons, and the views were breathtaking. Tall cliffs, layers of rock, and golden leaves everywhere. People often come here just to take pictures, and I can see why. Every corner looks like a postcard. We took some photos too, just to remember this day. As we walked along the trails, the autumn colors made everything look magical. From the top, there was an incredible view of the river. We stood there for a while, just taking it in, soaking up the moment. And I felt so grateful. For my family, for this life, for being able to see such beauty together. On the way back, we stopped by a small museum near the park entrance. It's tiny, but really interesting. They had life-size figures of people and displays of animals that live in the area. The kids loved it. They kept pointing, asking questions, learning new things. And I thought it's such a great idea to build a little museum like this right next to nature. It helps children understand and appreciate the world around them even more. Before heading home, we took one last walk. We looked through the binoculars at the birds, watched people fishing, families grilling, someone reading by the water. The whole scene felt calm and peaceful, and so inspiring. I truly love these moments. We try to have days like this as often as we can. Family time, fresh air, simple happiness. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and give it a like. It really means a lot. Tell me where you're from and how you spend your weekends. I'd love to get to know you. I want every mom who watches my videos to feel that living beautifully isn't about perfection. It's about loving your life. You can be a mom, a homemaker, and still create, grow, and stay true to yourself.